Okay, right now me and Carlos were standing in the queue for the Futurama panel in Ballroom 20, and so far this is the longest queue I think either of us have been in. So yeah, this queue, it's not just for the Futurama panel, it's for about whatever panel is going on in Ballroom 20, so it's quite a long one. I don't know how long we're going to be stood in this queue, but hopefully we'll get there and we'll enjoy the panel, so we'll just see what
I think I've only seen like the trailer for like once.
longest queue ever. I think this is the longest queue I've ever been in.
Has been Cruella de Vil in the 101 Dalmatians shows. You heard her a lot in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. This is Miss April Winchell, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Is this mic on? Is Earl's mic? Can we have Earl's mic on, please? Hello? Anybody hear me? There it is. Okay. April, could you throw your voice for Earl's microphone, please? Sitting next to April, you've heard him on The Secret Saturdays, you've heard him on Back at the Barnyard, and you've heard him on The Emperor's New School, Mr. Fred Catashore. I am currently writing and voice directing the Garfield show, seen on Cartoon Network every 105 times a day. The voice of Odie, Garfield's beloved friend, has been, as long as Odie has had a voice, this man has been doing that voice. He's also half the other supporting cast of that show. You also heard him on Men in Black and Duckman and so many other shows. Mr. Greg Berger, ladies and gentlemen. And sitting next to Greg, you've heard him on Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and especially the Powerpuff Girls, Mr. Tom Kane. On the Garfield show, the voice of Nermal, the very annoying cat that Garfield likes to mail to Abu Dhabi. You also see her, the show is on the show WITCH. He's been on Static Shock and the Teen Titans. He was in playing Goofy, was a Goofy Jr. in the Goofy movie. Next Goof, this is Mr. Jason Marsden, ladies and gentlemen. And sitting next to Jason, you've heard her on Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, also WITCH, Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, and Dexter's Laboratory, Candy Milo. And to bookend these introductions about people whose talent I've admired for years, this show, if anybody here grew up watching Chuck McCann's Kids Show in New York? Yeah. This gentleman has done a wonderful work in front of the camera. We don't care. He's on Boston Legal. We don't care. He's on all of Mel Brooks movies. We don't care about any of that stuff. He's got about 93 commercials running, and they give him, we don't care. We care about the fact that he's been on the DuckTales show. We care about the fact that he was Ben Grimm on the Fantastic Four show. We care about the fact that he was the Cocoa Puffs bird. Mr. Chuck McCann, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey everyone, it's time for what I do believe is the penultimate Comic Con vlog. Yesterday, myself and Carlos, we had a good hang around the con. We actually spent 2 hours studying in a queue, which was supposed to be for the Futurama panel. I'm sorry about the noise there, but we ended up changing our minds and just ditching the queue and just going down to the exhibit hall, and we kind of split up for a little while as well. I got a nice surprise. I didn't realise they had the Bone comic being sold here. Bone is a very well known cartoon epic. I've not actually read it, but I've heard plenty about it, and I just saw it here, so I decided to buy it, and that whole volume of the whole story in one go, plus a brand new book for 2010. It cost me $51 in total, but I'm sure it'll be worth it because it should be a good read from what I've heard. But it gets better because Jeff Smith, the comic's actual creator, was actually there. So I got his autograph, and he signed not just my autograph, but both the books I just bought as well. So that was really cool, definitely cool. After that, I nipped into Hot Topic in town to get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles t-shirt because I'm a geek like that. I'm not wearing it right now obviously, but it's in a picture somewhere. You'll see it soon. Then after that I hooked back up with Carlos to go to the Cartoon Voices 1 panel. Oh, I remember the Cartoon Voices panel from the last time I was here. This was just as good, if not better, because we had a whole panel of well-known voice actors, including Chuck McCann, April Winchell, and Candy Milo, and I can't remember them all. How bad does that sound? But they were great. It just showed off the different voices they could do, and it also did what we call a cold reading of an old radio serial for Cinderella. And just the voices they were coming out with were just absolutely hilarious. You had to be there, okay? And there was also some surprise special guests as well. Least of all, Bill Farmer, who's best known as the voice of Goofy, and Ruby and Spears, the duo behind Ruby Spears Animations. So that was quite a special moment, I've got to say. Afterwards I went to a booth and got the signature of one of the voice actors who was on that panel, called Greg Berger, who, as far as I know, is best known for doing a voice in the 80s cartoon G.I. Joe. Very cool. After that, Carlos brought his Bloo costume, as in Bloo from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and me and him, we went round the exhibit hall for quite a bit, just stopping and posing for pictures. Well, I was kind of minding him, and I was sort of cosplaying myself as well, because I had that Adventure Time hat on that I got, and I sort of did look like Finn in a way. I don't know, but kind of, if you think, kind of a low budget Finn. But anyway, it was great. The Bloo costume is definitely still popular, just like it was back in 2008. And that's pretty much it, I guess. So yeah, last day of Comic Con to come, bro. But hopefully it will be a good one. So peace out, everyone.